Hello, everyone. It is Sunday, December 29th. I hope you all had a very wonderful Christmas. And I just wanted to get on today to kind of do a little bit of a catch up and looking forward to January goal setting and all that we have to do in order to finish December with a bang. And it is the end of 2019. We're getting ready to welcome 2020, 2020, whoever. I mean, wow, right? 2020 vision. And um, and so I just wanted to say I hope you all have very blessed Christmas, and I hope that you're all looking forward to a happy new year and doing something wonderful for the new year, and that you are looking forward to many blessings, that you're believing that you're going to have blessings, and that um, and that you are ready to write them down, look at them, plan them out. And I was thinking about this by this week not having another meeting again all week long. It just feels like a really long stretch. So I'm going to put a word out to all of you that for anyone that is interested, I would like to do a Zoom meeting tomorrow night, Monday night, at 6:30 p.m. And I would like to do a goal setting Zoom meeting so that you can all look at, send you some handouts in the morning, and then you could kind of look some things over and maybe try to answer some questions and talk about your goals and look at some goals and maybe have you do a Zoom meeting so we and a conference call at the same time. Whenever we do a Zoom meeting, we can do a conference call training at the same time, and I will get that information out. You should have recently received some emails from me in regards to our Valentine's Hostess contest that we kicked off on December 16th. The Valentine's Hostess contest, it's kind of a Valentine, I shouldn't say hostess contest, it's a makeover contest and also something special for the high hostess. So if you want to do facials, or whether you want to do, if you want to do faces one at a time or two at a time or five at a time, that's going to be totally up to you. Everyone can participate with our contest. And again, I sent an email with all the information to give you a quick synopsis of it. What we're doing is everybody that has a makeover with you from now until February 10th, that you will put their name into a drawing, and we're going to have three separate drawings. We're going to have a Flushing drawing, a Battle Creek drawing, and then there's also going to be a Jackson drawing for all the Jackson people, whether they're in our unit or in Terry's unit, because she's involved with it as well. And so we're really kind of excited about this. And what we're going to do is that we're going to give away prizes, and we're going to have a special night at the end in February to honor all of the ladies that had a makeover. And we're going to give away prizes and have some really fun, exciting information. I mean, it's just going to be a great night, the night we do the drawing. And then the person who is the high hostess, whoever is our high hostess in all three areas, then we are going to do a special event with that high hostess where she gets it, the consultant, whoever her consultant is, and me. We are going to go out and have a little bit of a spa day. We're going to have lunch together, and we're going to go in style in the pink Cadillac. And so we want to have a lot of fun with that. And so read the details and just know that they can collect to be the high hostess. They can have more than one a party if they want. They can take outside orders. They can do, like by doing a book party. They can accumulate the orders in many different ways as much as they want. They can do as much with you as they want, as far as how many parties they want. They can introduce you to lots of people so that they would all get credit for the amount of sales that you get per hostess, and the high hostess in each city is going to get that very special day. So we really hope that it's an incentive for you, but more importantly for them, to get as much free products as they can and know how much fun it is with Mary Kay. And And really, Mary Kay used to have a High Hostess of the Week contest. Mary Kay, the woman, used to put all of her hostesses each week into a High Hostess contest because she had more than one hostess per week all the time. And so that's one of the things we're going to be talking a lot about in the year 2020 to get this 2020 vision. So I just want you to know to participate with this contest to get it in. I just realized I forgot to put it over here with me, so I'm going to get that. With the contest, what we're going to do is we're going to collect $10 from each consultant to participate. That is going to help with the prizes, all the giveaways on the night that we do the drawing, and all kinds of things that we're going to do, because we're going to do a high hostess, but we're also going to do a second place. And the hostess, when for every $100 in sales and for bookings and different things like that, they're going to get their name into a drawing as well. And if the person who is the high hostess, she's going to get the spa, the lunch, everything. And so then we're going to do a drawing in each city for all the hostesses. And so like the person who isn't the high hostess, but everybody that is a hostess, their name will go into a drawing. And what we'll do is when we go to lunch, we'll go pick her up. She'll come to lunch with us and her consultant. So it's going to be a really fun time, something to really build some fun for your business, some excitement for your hostesses and for you. And so when you pay your $10 participant fee, then you are going to get a copy of the hostess flyer. It's laminated. I've laminated them, and so you'll get a laminated copy that you can use all throughout January and until the contest is done. But you're also going to get a special gift from me too, just to remind you that you're part of the contest, and it's going to be some special 2020 visions on both sides sunglasses, so that you have a way to really talk about its 2020 vision on the side of your sunglasses. And it's all sparkly. I don't know if you can see how it's real sparkly. So you're going to get some special sunglasses, and you're going to get your laminated copy when you pay your 10. And then, like I said, that's going to just help cover all the cost. It's going to commit you. And yes, it's the old-fashioned way to do a hostess contest. Mary Kay, the woman. And I mean, you guys remember, I always go back 30 years ago, what do we do? And all of the contests that we did as a unit like that, everybody participated by putting in $10. Way back then, we put in $10. And so that way it kind of, it committed us. It's like, oh, I paid my $10. I guess I better make those phone calls. It's a way to commit you to really doing the business. And so I hope that a lot of you will participate, and that you will be willing to do that to build your business and to make it a really fun start to the 2020 year, and that you will be willing to commit to doing some business throughout until February. It's a little over 6 weeks that we ran the contest. So if you did facial anyone during the month starting December 16th, they will be eligible to be a part of it as soon as you get into the contest. And we've had quite a few people already pay and get in. So I just really want to encourage you to think about it and to do the same. So that's the start of the new year. The other thing that okay, so tomorrow night, I'm going to put some information out to everybody. So tomorrow night, I would like to do a Zoom goal setting meeting. And since I can't be everywhere at once, and a lot of people are busy during this week, I thought, let's do a Zoom one. And it'll just all be about goal setting and ways that you can do it and things that you can do. And I'll get that out to you first thing in the morning. I would do it tonight. However, in just a little bit, I have my bowling week. This is Sunday, the week of bowling. So I will be headed out in a little while to do that. But I just wanted to remind you too, I wore my earrings tonight because December is a magical month in that some people who were doing the fall consistency challenge, if you were doing the fall consistency challenge, then you placed a 600 wholesale order to get your bead jewelry each month from July through December. And then Career Conference is coming up, and they have a new challenge for Career Conference. It's only 3 months long to get the extra piece of jewelry. And so December, for the people who did the Fall Consistency Challenge, December is kind of a double dip month. And what you want to do is focus on, by December 31st, getting your 600 wholesale order in to receive your bee earrings. Are these not the cutest? I hope you can see them good. This right here is all pink, and oh my gosh, they're just so adorable. And so this month, if you did the Fall Consistency, if you place your 600 order this month, it counts for both the Fall Consistency and the Career Conference Consistency Challenge. And so you get 600 this month, get you for both one end and the other. It's great. So the Career Conference Challenge, for those of you who haven't seen it yet, is that you place the 600 wholesale in December, January, and February, and you will get a special piece of jewelry at Career Conference. And so, you know, it's always really fun to do the consistency challenge and to make yourself do it. So here's my thought. Okay, so we're going to do goal setting tomorrow night. However, today, Sunday, is the 29th already. Tomorrow's the 30th, and we have until midnight on Tuesday, right? New Year's Eve, December 31st, to get all of our orders put together, what we're going to do, and all of that. So one of the things that we can do as directors, and I know we've talked about this some, but I haven't talked about it like huge all the time, but I just want you to know that let's say that you are going to be busy in the next couple days, but you either have some order already in this month, but you really want to get a 600 in or some kind of an order in before the end of this month. And you're going to be really busy and you can't do that. Then I want you to do this. I want you to call your director before 9 p.m. on the 31st and say, I really want to get an order that counts for December, but I can't really focus until tomorrow on anything. And so what do I do? Well, you call your director, because we can do something special by putting an order on hold, and it will give you until January 2nd, for sure, maybe January 3rd until about noon, that you would have until then to pay for it, and yet it would still count for December. So if you're kind of close, but you don't have the time or whatever, then I want you to call me, because let's at least discuss it. Let me explain it to you completely. We'll discuss it and see whether that would work for you. And because we want as many people as possible, hear me, as many people as possible going to the luncheon at Career Conference. And how you get to the luncheon is that you do the consistency challenge of the 600 each month, and you'll get the jewelry, okay? You get the jewelry by doing that. But if you add a personal recruit during these 3 months, then you also get the luncheon. And several years ago, they did it, you know, in a different way, and we had that table filled. You didn't have to get the recruit several years ago, but you had to do the 600s. Well, we had more than 8 people plus a couple people in a different city that were going, but at the one that I attended, we had like 8 people at the table. And then we had a couple other people that did it as well. And I want that many people again at the luncheon, because for some reason last year they kicked in that extra recruit and everybody like, oh no. And I'm like, wait a minute, let's do this business the right way. Let's get all that we can get from Mary Kay. I know that table has a bunch of Mary Kay product on it. Looks a little messy actually, sorry about that, but I am working. So, okay, the Banquet of Life, that table with all of the bonuses, the jewelry, the luncheons, the free everything that Mary Kay gives us as a bonus. I just got to tell you, other companies don't do that. Other companies don't give you all the bonuses that Mary Kay gives us just because we're doing our work. So do we work just for the bonus? No, but I guarantee you this, that when you work and you receive the bonus, you have done something to get your business on a roll, to build your business, and to become the entrepreneur that you want to be. And whether you have, you know, started your business for, whatever reason, you truly can make money at Mary Kay. And I want you to. And I want you to know that they set up all these little promotions for us because when we do the work to earn the promotion or the gift or the bonus, it builds our business. And Mary Kay knows that. And she knows sometimes we'll work for a prize when we won't work for money. But we all need money. And I know you need money, just like I need money. We all need money, whether it's to pay our bills, whether it's to give away to charity, whether it's to offer because somebody needs help. But most importantly, for yourself, for your future, we have to have money. And so it's okay to make it. And it's okay to make it with this business. So tomorrow night, we are going to do the goal setting for that. But I hope you will all consider looking at your business and what can you do before the 31st. There's many different ideas. But if you want an idea to how to get there and you don't have the money, but you want that $600 order in, or you want an order in period, and you don't have all the money that you need to do that with, then call me or text me, even tonight, because you can text me tonight. I'm going to be at the bowling alley, but I got my phone there and I can text out. So if you want an idea on how to get there, I have tons of ideas. It all depends on what your time frame is, what you're willing to do, what kind of people are you going to be seeing, what kind of time do you have. All of it depends on that. So I can recommend an idea for you that could be very simple. And I want you to think this way. I want you to think ahead, like, not, well, what if I call people and they don't need anything? What if you call them and they do? What if you call them and tell them you're working on a goal and they're willing to help you? What if you worked hard enough to reach the goal, and then when we go to career conference, you could be sitting at that table getting the free lunch when everybody else is out scurrying trying to find a place to eat, where you get to get an elegant dinner from Mary Kay for free. And if you've been around me any length of time, you know that I always say, the more you do with Mary Kay, the more free food you get, and the better it is. So I just want to encourage you to do that. Now, I also, I sent out a couple emails, and one of the emails was about the Valentine's Makeover Contest. And I'm excited about it. The other one was all about it. I sent a calendar of events for the month of January. And one of the emails was about a tax night. And so this is what I want to talk to you about. So tomorrow night, I want to do a Zoom goal setting meeting, and we'll do that. That'll take care of this week. And then we get into next week, New Year's. And so I will be in Battle Creek on Tuesday the 7th. I will be in Battle Creek. And we are going to do a biocellulose night. Why not kick off the new year with new skin, new beauty, whatever, and feel it. So the biocellulose mask, if you've never tried it, then you get to, as a consultant, come to the meeting in Battle Creek. If you want to bring guests and have them do it, please invite lots of guests. And if you have biocellulose masks at your house, take a box and bring one for yourself and any guests that you have. If you do not have biocellulose mask at your house and you want to come to the meeting and try it, then call me, text me, let me know, and I will bring some with me, because we want everybody to try this incredible mask. Now, here's the cool thing. If we do it right, you're going to be able to go home and be ready for bed. So if you come to the meeting, because, well, I'm too busy, you come to the meeting, when you leave it, you can just go straight home. You can get ready for bed and on with your night, and you're done. And so it won't be like an extra, it'll just be a fun extra step for the evening, because you get to get ready for bed with us. All right. And then Thursday, in Flushing, we will not have the biocellulose mask the first week of January, because on Thursday, the 9th, I have my tax accountant coming to my home to do a tax information night. I sent you all the information on that, and I hope you will all join in. Please take the time to write down your questions. If your husband has questions, if you're nervous about what to do with taxes, if you've never, ever, let's say you're either new or you've never used Mary Kay as a benefit for your taxes, please join in so that you can hear the information and that you can hear everything that my accountant has to say about how Mary Kay can benefit you, or whether it can or not. But in most cases, it can, especially if you're doing anything with the business, even small. So please feel free to join in. I have asked her if it's okay to record her with Zoom, and she said yes. So we are going to have a Zoom meeting that night. We'll have it on Zoom, so you can see her live talking, and you can get on. I'll mute you when she's talking, and then you can get on and ask questions. If you don't have Zoom, then what we can do is get you in on the conference call, and you can just dial in on the conference call. I will have the conference call, my phone right by her so that everybody can hear her, and then you will be able to, again, ask questions when we get to the question and answer period. So please write down your questions. If you want to send some to me ahead of time so we make sure she covers everything, we can do that too. So this tax night, she hasn't done this in a while, so I'm really excited that she's willing to come and do this for us, because she does it for free, and she will, you know, answer everything that we need to do. So be watching, or check your emails for all of that information. Check your email for tomorrow night and what we're going to do with the Zoom meeting. And then, just in case, I'm just going to reiterate a couple things that I always like to do at the end of the year. But there is going to be, I'm going to forward an email that Linda Tupin sent me that has some last minute update stuff too. But I want you to remember that on December 31st or January 1st, if you're too busy, make sure that you go into your shelves and you take a, if you want, just take a paper order form if you have one. If not, just write everything down. But what I do is you've got to take an inventory count of everything that's currently on your shelf. And if you place an order, even today, you're not going to have it back before December 31st. So even if you place an order, you don't count that on this year's what's on your shelf, because only it's what's physically on your shelf right now. Doesn't matter if you've placed an order and you don't have it back yet, you do not add that in. It's just what's physically there, section 1 only. You're going to write everything down. And what I do is I like to take one of the paper order forms. And when I say a paper order form, one of these that Mary Kay has. Let's see if I can get, see, this is a paper order form. And I just laugh every time I see these, because this is how we used to have to do all of our orders, but this is the paper order form. So everything is in here, and you would just record like 1 of these, 2 of these, 3 of these. And then what I do, I just take this in to my shelf, and I just do that. I just pencil in everything that's on my shelf. I pencil it in. Then I take this and I go on to Mary Kay in Touch, and I pretend I'm doing an order, call an order, you know, I go into like I'm ordering an order, and I just take all of this and I put in 1, 2, 3, whatever there is on every item, and I let it calculate it for me. And then before, you don't hit send, obviously, and then you just push print, you can print it. And so I print that off, and now I've got a printed copy of my entire inventory. It doesn't take very long, and it calculated it all for me. So I know exactly the wholesale, the retail, that is all calculated. And so I think it's awesome. And it's just the easiest way to do it. Doesn't take that long. So I just go in where my shelves are. I take my paper order form with my pencil, and I write in everything that's there. Now, if you want to take a very detailed, for instance, you can put in, I've got 2 of this color eyeshadow and 2 of this color eyeshadow and 2 of that other color, and you can do each color by itself. Or you could just go in, depending on how you have it stored, you could go, okay, I got 15 eyeshadows, and just put in 15 and then calculate that. So it doesn't have to be the exact color if you don't want to do it that detailed. But if you really want to see how your inventory is, and if you've got everything you need, you can detail it by color. And like lipsticks, eyeshadows, that kind of thing. But if you want to just count the number of eyeshadows or the number of lipsticks that you have in your, you can do it that way too. It doesn't, because when you turn the numbers in, it's only dependent upon the amount. The IRS doesn't care what colors you have. And so that's just, you know, that's how you do it. But I really want as many people as on the January 9th tax night, because I really want you to be able to ask the questions that I had a consultant recently that I was talking to that has never, she's been in the company quite a while, and she's never used Mary Kay as a benefit. She's never even calculated down her taxes in any way, and she's driven miles, and she's paid for things, and she's done things, And so she thought she didn't make enough money in order to claim it. And it has nothing to do with that. So I'm hoping that my tax lady will explain all that to you, but I just really want you to know that you could be missing a benefit on your taxes that you didn't know about. That, I don't know about you, but the more money that can stay in my pocket, the better it is. And so that's my whole goal all the time, is to keep it in my pocket instead of theirs. And so that's the update that I wanted to give to you. Also, oh, one more quick thing, and I put this in the email, is that you also, no matter what, because you don't know right now. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Do the inventory, and take a picture. Just get your phone out and take a picture of your odometer reading on December 31st, the evening, like in the evening, or else the first thing on January 1st. Take an odometer reading and on your car, because that's the other thing that you're going to want to have if you are going to write off the best write-off there is, which is your gas, your mileage. My goodness, it's the best. One of the best things is if you drive anywhere from Mary Kay to anything, the mileage is the best. And I've often said it's been like 50 cents or more per mile for quite a long time. And so, my suggestion is, if you want to do anything with Mary Kay and write off your taxes, and you're not writing down your mileage, then for every mile you drive, well, let's see, it's 50 cents a mile. So for every 2 miles you drive, throw $1 out the window. Drive 2 miles, throw $1 out the window, because that's how much of a tax write-off it is. And I'm serious, you guys, it's important. And so the other thing, real quick, is I just want to remind you that on the order form right now, we have our new eye patches that, if you haven't tried those yet, are wonderful. You lay it on here. And they are fabulous, and they still have the really great deal, which is the satin hands, satin lips, satin body, all set, the full-size sets of all 3 of those, plus the new travel roll-up bag with the hearts on it. All of that is a $149 value, and you get to buy it for $67 your cost. And it's more than a 50% discount, and you get on your all the promotions with Mary Kay, that calculate retail, you get the $149 retail, even though you only pay $67.05 wholesale. So I just want to encourage you to keep looking, or to look at that when you do place an order. Make sure you look at that. You might get a text or a phone call from me just saying, hey, is there anybody else that needs to order this month? And we have a lot of people that need to get orders in because it's been more than 6 months. If you haven't ordered and you have recruits, you definitely want to get an order in with a 6-month period so that you don't lose your recruits. And what I mean by losing your recruit is that they stay in the company, but you would no longer get commission paid on them. So it's really important to make sure you stay ordering at least once every 6 months if you have recruits. Also, working on your $600 prize in your consistency for the career conference. And I just hope you all have a blessed day. I hope you either watch this. I hope that you're reading the emails that I'm sending and going on In Touch to stay up on everything that you can with In Touch, because everything is on there as well. I hope that you have a very blessed new year, that we have an incredible 2020. And also, I just want you to know my heart is full in thinking about the new year and what it could bring to all of us. And hopefully, you will all want to get on tomorrow to talk about goals and to set some new goals for the new year. So have a blessed rest of the Sunday evening, and we'll be in touch. Thanks so much.